Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine. As you can see, Kisumu is fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, there were attempts to hack into my account or channel and that of Herman Manyora. Those attempts were thwarted, but to some extent, they succeeded. This year, we are going to mean business, serious business. And for those who've been following this channel, I promised to be back today after some short break. And we are back with the serious business. Yesterday, there were 2 burials in the Republic of Kenya, which were highly charged, politically speaking. There was one in Bungoma, the burial of the mother to the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Masika Wetangula, and the Westlands Member of Parliament, Tim Wanyonyi.
Kabila, mambo ya uchochezi, hizo siasa zimekoma na hautafaulu nazo. Yule aliyekuwa kiongozi wako wa siasa za ukabila, aliyekuwa naibu wa rais, huyo ndiye mwenye kupanga mambo ya abductions ili awekelee huyu William Ruto. Tunawajua, tunawaona mchana, tutawatangaza mchana hadharani.
And there was another burial in Embu, attended by the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And it's going to form the basis of this analysis. Because the mourners there refused flatly that William Ruto's speech was not going to be read. And indeed, it was never read.
I have been given a message of condolence. I've been given a message of condolence from His Excellency the President, I have given my message of condolence to Honorable Lenny Kivuti. I have given my message of condolence to Honorable Lenny Kivuti. Yangu, ni kweli? Nimetoa yangu, si ni kweli? Sasa mimi pale nimefika mwisho ni kusema nimepokea ujumbe. Niwapatie, mnasema hivyo? Nisome, nisisome? I have been advised wisely, as the former speaker.
In this video, I want us to do a critical analysis and understand why the residents of Embu declined to listen to that speech which was being delivered by the Cabinet Secretary, Justin Muturi. And that rejection, in my view, is significant politically speaking for 2 main reasons. Number one, Embu is part of Mount Kenya East. What does it tell you? Because William Ruto removed Rigathi Gachagua from office and appointed Professor Kithure Kindiki to take over as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. The main reason why William Ruto appointed Kindiki was because he realized that the mountain was headed the other side. And therefore, he wanted to use divide and rule. Have Mount Kenya East and West. But the incident yesterday was not the first one. There was another one in Embu, which now confirms that Embu is now pro Rigathi Gachagua. So it's significant because it happened in Mount Kenya East. Number two, it's also significant because remember, just a few weeks ago, William Ruto appointed Uhuru Kenyatta's allies to his cabinet. So the incident in Meru can tell us what the ground is saying. The ground has not moved with Uhuru Kenyatta to William Ruto's side. But why would the residents there reject that speech? First of all, I've analyzed those clips, but something is also telling me deep inside that Justin Muturi is not pro-William Ruto. And that probably, if you paid very close attention, those with political ears, if you listen to his speech, which I'm going to play shortly, he kind of incited the residents there. Listen in.
I have been given a message of condolence. I've been given a message of condolence from His Excellency the President. Yeah. I have given my message of condolence to Honorable Lenny Kivuti. I have given my message of condolence to Honorable Lenny Kivuti. Yangu. Ni kweli? Nimetoa yangu, si ni kweli? Sasa mimi pale nimefika mwisho ni kusema nimepokea ujumbe. Ya? Niwapatie, mnasema hivyo? Ha? Nisome, nisisome? In fact, I want to associate myself with the sentiments expressed that there can never be a situation where government says it does not know what is happening. I am not in charge of security docket. I'm only in charge of public service and human capital development. When I create, you know that. But this collective responsibility. We must all own up to our own deficiencies where they have been pointed out or where they occur. And therefore, I fully agree with the sentiments expressed. We cannot be here saying the great things that a young soul like Eric, what he has done. And then on the next day, we are taking them and we don't know, and they are being taken all over and we don't know where they are, who is taking them. We cannot say we don't know. We are government. We are government. We are government.
But what can we learn from the rejection of William Ruto's speech in Embu? That's exactly what I want us to analyze in this video. Before we do that, for those who are watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. And I want to go straight to my first point. The first reason why I think the Embu residents rejected that statement or speech is because Rigathi Gachagua has finally managed to stamp his authority as Mount Kenya kingpin. Initially, there were doubts about who is Mount Kenya kingpin. But Rigathi Gachagua at some point declared Uhuru Kenyatta as Mount Kenya kingpin. Because by that time, Uhuru Kenyatta was fighting with William Ruto. So in my view, Rigathi Gachagua has succeeded in stamping his authority as Mount Kenya kingpin. And that's why the ground is listening to him. That's why the ground is listening when he tells them that Ruto is a bad man. So for me, that's significant political speaking. Even the way Rigathi Gachagua nowadays speak in those events in the mountain, he's speaking with a lot of authority because he knows that he has managed to capture the mountain.
Niongee nisiongee? Niongee nisiongee? Nimesikiza wazee, nimesikiza watu ya kanisa, watu ya biashara, professionals, naendelea kusikiza ground. Tutatoa mwelekeo ya watu ya mlima vile tutaishi kwa hii Kenya. Ndio siku ingine tusijikute kwa ile shimo tumewekwa. Si ndio? Unajua speaker wa Embu umesema ati niwasamehe wale walinifukuza. Mimi sina shida na hawa, mimi hawakunikosea. Wale walikosewa ni wenye kunichagua na ni watu hawa. Kwa hivyo wewe ukitaka amani uombe msamaha kwa nani? Sio mimi sina shida. Mimi si mtu ya kuchaguliwa. Sasa ukiniondoa na nichaguliwa, si umekosea wale walinichagua? So nyinyi mko na shida, mkuje muongee na hii watu. Na unajua hii wabunge wetu hii wabunge wetu walidanganywa ati shida ya Kenya ni Rigathi Gachagua. Ati akitolewa barabara zitajengwa. Simejengwa sasa? Ati akitolewa kutakuwa na maji, iko maji? Ati ikitolewa iko madawa kwa hospitali, iko madawa? Sasa nyinyi wabunge, how foolish can you be? Mtu alidanganya sisi na Biblia. Na mnajua alitudanganya. Anaita nyinyi tena anadanganya nyinyi. Mnapiga ndugu yenu. Sasa mko na shida na hawa, mtaonana na hii watu.
Number two, it is also very clear that the 2027 political realignments are already taking shape in the mountain. You are now either with William Ruto or with Rigathi Gachagua. But the camp which has the ground is that of Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why Rigathi Gachagua is trying to sustain those anti-William Ruto's narrative. Because they are selling in the mountain. And they're also persuading people to Rigathi Gachagua's side. So political realignments are taking shape. So people now want to be associated more with Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why the ground is even now towards Rigathi Gachagua. So that's number two. Number three, it's also very clear now that William Ruto is the number one enemy of the mountain. I don't know the sins William Ruto committed to the people of the mountain, because these people voted for William Ruto to the last man just a few months ago, 2023 here. But William Ruto has now become their biggest enemy. I was listening to some speech by Junet, and it was like, you guys voted for this guy, we can now not be there to help you. Number four, there is also this strong feeling in the mountain of betrayal. I don't know what Ruto promised the mountain, and I also don't know what William Ruto has not done for the mountain. As we speak, the mountain has the deputy presidency, which William Ruto promised them. The mountain also has the highest number of cabinet secretaries, and of course they are the biggest beneficiaries in appointments. But they are very angry. They feel betrayed. Why is this? The reason why they feel betrayed is because of Raila Amolo Odinga. And for me, the people of the mountain are justified. If I were from the mountain, I also feel that element of betrayal, because there's no way someone can tell you that Raila Odinga is a devil. You should not associate with him. You vote for him to keep Raila Odinga away from power. Then he gets into office. Then the first person he looks for is Raila Amolo Odinga. If you are one of the people who voted for Ruto, what would you do? You'd be very angry. So there's that feeling of betrayal. And lastly, I think Rigathi Gachagua, just like I had anticipated, is going to give William Ruto serious political headache. Because from all indication, Rigathi Gachagua is just concentrating on the matter. And his messaging is resonating so well with the residents of the mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.